Irish! Hey! Look at our nails! It's nail day. Santa's little reindeer is here. She got her cute little sweater on. Hey Lou, how's it going? Yeah, so sorry for the vertical stream here. I didn't change it. It's that new YouTube fandangled BS that everything needs to be a short. Huh, Slabby? You ready? You ready to go take a little walk? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here, come down over here. Jump. Jump. Okay, don't jump, but come here. So, yeah, I was just in the neighborhood. And this is pretty notable because this wasn't like this like a week ago. So a bunch of these units have arrived. These are the pallet shelters. This is the site that's going to have 120 units on it. Not right here, not where these are being stored, but over there. And they've got a pump truck in there today too. So that means some cement's going in there. This is interesting because there's been a lot of progress in the last week. They've got big old fancy fence built. So yeah, these are those pallet structures. And I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought this was notable. Do a little chat on this, take a little tour. There's lots of stickers here, so gotta watch out for puppy feet. Her and I've been out and about, enjoying the weather. It's like 65 degrees here. It is definitely the calm before the storm. We're supposed to get hammered this weekend, and we're supposed to have a white Christmas for sure. So, yeah, those are kind of cute. So these units are going to have heating and cooling. Each of them has a little breaker box on the back of them. Why, Lou? What's not going to end well? David, how are you? Snarky. Aurora. Bokomo. Emotator. Merry Christmas to you as well. Hey, Starla. From Pennsylvania. What are you doing in Pennsylvania? Work take you there? Maybe the holidays, hopefully. So this site now has a service provider. It's Colorado Village Collaborative. And as we know, the neighbors are pissed. They've done everything they can to try to stop it. They don't want a sanctioned camp. They want everything unsanctioned so they can continue to complain. They say this is going to make the neighborhood less safe, which isn't true. It's going to be more safe because it's a sanctioned camp, period. So, yeah, there's that pump truck. I wonder what concrete, if they're doing pads, if they're doing concrete pads. I'm most curious because it sure seems like it's taken them a long time to prep this ground. Literally right next to a highway here. This couldn't be a better plot of land, to be honest. And for those of you that have followed me for years, you know that this piece of CDOT property has always been a point of contention because it's unused public property And yeah, when I suggested the idea, several years ago, that was the dumbest thing ever. Because we're going to turn this into a solar farm, according to CDOT. Yeah, okay. Look at her little nails. How cute is she? Slabby, tell everybody how cute you are. Slabby, tell everybody how cute you are. We went to Petco, where the pets go. And I have never seen her bark like that in the store. I think she was wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, and she wouldn't stop barking. So they got this nice fence built. And it goes all the way around. So you can kind of get a landscape of the area. Oh, Lou, you're talking about the snow falling, not going to end well? Yeah, this is Denver. Warm, sunny, December 21st. It's starting to cool down real quick, though, when that sun starts setting to the west. Oh, is that a cement sidewalk? Got a walkway all the way around it. Come on, Sabi, let's go this way. So this neighbor's not too upset about building an accessory dwelling unit. Here in Denver, they have special zoning. You can just build houses upon houses upon houses. And, but you can't do something like this without the neighbors pitching a fit. But you can have, 20 people living right here on this lot here. That's okay. But you can't have 120 on this size of property. I mean, this goes on and on and on. Yeah, so that's cement that they're pouring all the way around. Come here, Subby. Come here. I'll pick you up. Come here. Stop. There's a tractor coming. There's a tractor coming. So, take a walk down the alley. This is one city block. Hi. That's nicely fenced in. That looks really good. So there's the few units that were here. They were sitting down here on the other end. So the neighbors wanted this to drop from 120 to 60 units, and that's nonsense. They need to maximize every square inch of this that they can if they're going to do it. So do it and do it right. I'm assuming these things got pushed through because of the state of emergency that the mayor declared. This city council person, Flor Alvarez, who's also my city council person, is wholly less than impressive. She, she's fought this and she's lost, so that's good. People keep questioning me why I support this. Well, you know what? If we're going to waste money, let's at least give these people some shelter. Who cares what it costs, right? Taxpayers of Denver don't care. They keep voting to raise taxes. Shit doesn't get done. And if people live here forever, oh well, they have somewhere to go. Am I just holding my phone? Yeah, I am. I'm just holding it. I know. It's shaky. Is it bad? Yeah, snarky, they're jealous because it's a gated community. So it's pretty much essentially one city block long. This is the infamous cul-de-sac where Cowboy got a hotel and Reagan went to jail. You hear me talk about that all the time. So this neighbor is a piece of work. This guy had come out with a bat one time when I was here with a camera. He'd threatened to set everybody's stuff on fire. And he was pouring animal urine all over people's property over here. So it's interesting that the fires that got started over here could never really be tied back to anybody but that guy. Oh yeah, this guy, he didn't care. He's confrontational with everybody, anybody. He didn't care if he was on camera. I don't know if he still lives there, I'm assuming. But I don't know. This guy over here, he moved. Somebody else owns that house now. Right there. But yeah, so this is it. Next to a literal 6-lane highway. That's the only thing that concerns me. I really wonder what kind of barrier they're going to create here, because people drive by, throw stuff, shoot stuff. They do all kinds of stuff here along Santa Fe. They don't have that real nice wood fence built on this side. I'm really, really hoping that they're going to build some kind of concrete wall, because that's really what needs to happen along Santa Fe here. And that there's, I don't know, this whole sidewalk thing here, given pedestrian access along, I mean, the Santa Fe is, this is a state highway. So I don't know. I think this is dangerous as hell. And I hope there's no points of entry into this camp via this sidewalk, because that just encourages pedestrian traffic to be crossing here, and that's just dangerous. So that's just the construction trailer stuff over there, but that's also CDOT property over there. I wonder if this person works on this site. I want to know, like the superintendent is here. I want to know how much concrete they're pouring. Hi. Is there a superintendent here or somebody I can talk to? I'm sorry. That's you? Oh, cool. Can I just ask you a quick question? How much concrete is being poured on this project? I'm just curious.
How much has been poured?
No, how much concrete is going to get poured? Are they going to have pads for each one of those?
No. A lot of them have road base.
Okay.
And all the ADA units have concrete.
Oh, okay.
So, like anything disabled units, which are a little larger,
Right.
those will all have concrete.
Okay.
The rest of them will have just rock.
Okay. And none of those units are going to have any plumbing, right?
There's units that are specific to plumbing. So
Oh, there are.
There are sleeping units, which do not have plumbing. And then there are hygiene units, which have showers and toilets, which will have plumbing.
Okay.
And then laundry
Okay.
and community center.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay, that makes
no,
sense.
not all of them
But each one of them will have electric, right? Yeah. Okay.
do. Yeah, because they have electric baseboard heat.
Baseboard. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of barrier they're going to build along Santa Fe?
There's a 10-foot sound barrier.
10-foot sound barrier. Is it concrete? Wood. Is it this same fence that's already started on this other side?
We haven't started the 10-foot at all.
What side? Is this like 6 foot?
6 foot.
So, but it's still going to be wood, huh?
Yep.
10 foot. Are there going to be any entrances?
There will be entrances. Like you can see in the alleyway, there's walkways, and then there will be drive entrances on
Well, I guess what I meant to say, are there going to be entrances off of Santa Fe to go in it? Okay, good. So just emergency exit stuff,
Just
right?
emergency. Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, I was kind of shocked to see all the progress in the last week.
The
When-
mayor means business.
The mayor means business. Well, it's about time. When did all those extra units get here that are down at the end of the other lot?
Are you recording us?
I am.
Okay. Can I ask you?
Sure. My name is Regan Benson, and I run a nonprofit where I do direct street outreach with the homeless.
Okay.
It's called Helping Hands for Dignity Coalition, and I've been working this area for years. And so this is something we're just watching unfold.
Yeah.
So it's all just a public process. So I'm not trying to gain any information that's not
Gotcha. It's
public,
not public.
right? So, but I appreciate you answering those questions because I was just curious. But
Sure.
did those units just got here in the last week, right? That last batch?
Couple weeks. We're storing them over there
Yeah.
because we're still working underground here.
Okay.
So the ones that are stored, they'll get brought up there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just overbought.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. Well, again, thank you. I appreciate your time.
sure.
Take care. Yeah, they probably have a lot of not friendly visitors coming over here. So I don't mind, telling her who I am and what my intentions are. These people have been nothing shy of horrible, this neighborhood over here. I mean, they've been horrible. So I missed those extra units that were down there. I don't know. Did everybody hear what she was saying? So the sleeping units themselves will be on road base type of pads, and then the laundry, the community room, and bathrooms. So I guess they are going to have on-site bathrooms. So that's bathrooms and showers. So I feel good about that instead of them relying on portable stuff that never works. So that explains why we saw all that plumbing. Aurora, if you're in here, when we went and looked at that one off of Peoria, so we saw those units that had plumbing coming out of them, but I kind of question that plumbing, above ground plumbing, PVC stuff coming out the top of that stuff. I mean, we freeze here, so I'm assuming maybe we just saw extra piping and that wasn't like for water and sewage, I hope. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a little nicer than a campground bathroom shower area. Fingers crossed that it runs smoothly, you guys, because that will only give them leverage over here to go, oh my gosh, you guys had an overdose death, and we need this place shut down. Or, oh my gosh, there was a fire. We don't know who set it, but it must have been the homeless. So this size fence is 6 foot. This is going to be 10 foot, but it's still going to be wood, which that's too bad. They should be building something sturdier, because I guarantee you there's going to be a ton of problems along Santa Fe there. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't freak out either. Puddingtane, Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays to all. Well, your life doesn't stink that bad because you're here. So there is that, right? What do you think, Slabby? Do you want to go give your vote of approval? Huh? Would this have worked for you? Would this have worked for you out here? Huh? Would it? Would it have worked for you? Yes. Look at her nails. It was nail day. Okay, well, let's take a walk back. So, what else? How is everybody? And again, I'm sorry for the vertical recording. I didn't change it because YouTube, that's the default now because they want everything to be a short. So I know this recording's not that great. It's probably shaky. Glenwood, you've been okay? That's good. Angela, I wonder if they will allow pets to stay there with owners. That's a great question. I would certainly hope so. They have had other successful projects with folks with pets. Everybody's got to be responsible for their animals, though. I fully support them having to be vaccinated and having their having all of them microchipped, spayed, neutered. Yeah, this does look pretty good, huh, Aurora? It's got a nice sidewalk around here. I wonder what kind of lighting and all of that's going to go up. So the main entrance, I think, is going to be probably down here off of this street and probably over there in the cul-de-sac. No pets over 400 pounds. Well, Ricardo, I'm not talking about human vaccinations. I'm talking about animal vaccinations. They are necessary. There you go, Slabby. You leaving a mark? She leaves her marks everywhere we go. Come here. Let me pick you up. Come here. There's a car coming. Come here. Yeah, so it's the same thing they're doing off of Peoria, Aurora, where we went to go look at that one the other day. Well, a few weeks ago. Yeah, DJ, hey, that's a really good point, you guys. When you get your pets chipped, you need to go online and register them. I was the one that made sure Slabby got chipped when she got spayed, and I made sure to go do that registration for Peter. So it was done. And then when Peter passed away, because I actually owned that registration and the chip, essentially, I was able to change ownership. I was kind of miffed that the place that did the registration really didn't ask me to prove his death. I'm assuming that was because I was the one that initiated the chip, but I don't know, that just kind of made me a little uncomfortable. But either way, yeah, and keep the info updated. It's like little Slabby, she can't wear a collar because it irritates her neck so bad, and I always worry, that if she got away from me for a super short time and somebody could call me right away instead of having to take her to a vet and see if she's chipped. I'm always really nervous about that. I need to figure out a way to keep something around her little neck that doesn't make her break out. Huh. Yes. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? So anyway, the summary is we just are checking in with this micro community progress, and a bunch of units are over there waiting for their debut over here to be placed. A nice superintendent construction lady answered some questions. She was very nice, and yeah, so that's the progress. So it's probably the end of the workday, but it'll be nice knowing that there's people that they'll be safe. I'm still having some issues with how they're going to put people here, but and the fact that none of the advocates are being told they can have space, but I'm pretty much just going to remove myself from it for the time being. Snarky, I'll be interested in how perception of the project changes over time within the homeless population, how it'll be perceived, whether more will be requested, avoided by certain classes, etc. Yeah, those are excellent questions. Yeah, I'm going to be most interested in the longevity of it, because they're going to fill up 120 units, and they better hope that these folks that they're putting in here have some prospective housing, permanent housing on the horizon, because this is not permanent housing. It absolutely is not. And you know what? If there was a way to create like some generational wealth, if there was a way for a person to own one of these, we could be having some really in-depth, prudent discussions, couldn't we? About being vested in your own home. Yeah, DJ, that's a good idea. Pet readers are $25 to $50. Aw, you got a dog that was never registered with a chip. Well, at any rate, that's the scoop here. Let's put Slabby in the car. Okay, Slabby Rena. She had to get a new, bigger car seat. Her other one was too small. She was learning how to manipulate it, and she was jumping out of it. So, this one keeps her down in it and buckled in. Huh. Okay, gotta put the phone down. Need 2 hands. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yes. Oh, now she's just shivering. Now she's just shivering. Brr. So, at any rate, that's that. It's Friday afternoon. 3:30 here. And we've just been running some errands. Me and Slabby Girl. We had nail day. Aren't these stunning? Look at these. Hold on. You can see this one better. Freehand. So my regular nail lady, she'd been gone for a few months. Didn't think she was coming back because she'd gone to Vietnam. She's bringing her mom back, and she's following immigration process. And because the United States takes forever, it's taking her a long time. So she was gone, and I didn't think she's coming back. And I just happened to call the other day, and she was back. So I said, yay, I'll be right over. So I get there today. She does this beautiful job. And I said, okay, I'll see you in a couple weeks. Regan, I'm not coming back. I'm like, what? Yeah, my mom's going to be here in March, and I just want to get ready for her. And so good for her. So that was kind of a bittersweet goodbye to my sweet nail lady that I've had forever. It's kind of a sad time of year. Just learning of a lot of people dying. That vigil last night. Yesterday was the funeral of one of my biggest supporters, and I didn't go to that because it was clear up in the mountains. I knew that she had health issues, but I had no idea that her rheumatoid arthritis had turned into some form of encephalitis type inflammation on the brain. And she died at the age of 59. I've got pictures of us out here. And she was a big supporter in spirit and financially for a short time. And so that was depressing yesterday. That's why I just went to that vigil last night, just with a stoic brain and mind, because I just could not process any more sadness. So hopefully, this will bring some good things for the chronic homeless out here in Southwest Denver. If they fill this up without prioritizing people for this, I'm going to be really pissed, because I'm still watching. And there are people out here, older people, that have been on the streets out here for a long time, and they better get one of these. This is their home base. This city literally broke up this whole homeless community and sent these people in all kinds of different directions that weren't good on them mentally and physically. And as I've been reflecting on this, since I haven't been out here every day, I'm just like, whoa. I'm like just now absorbing all of this from the last 3 years, going, that really happened. And looking at the intended and maybe some unintended consequences of it, it's pretty shocking. It's pretty shocking what government has done to people. And I really don't have a lot of faith after they place these 1,000 people. It's going to be all enforcement all the time again. They've taken everybody's campers, literally stolen everybody's campers. Here's another little piece of good news. Okay, Shelly is in a motel for at least the next 60 days. Her and Gino, her brother, are approved for an apartment. The apartment has been sitting vacant. No inspection has been done to complete the process for a move-in date. This is all Denver Housing Authority. So they're going to be in a hotel. It's called Bridge. It's called Bridge Housing. It's through Colorado Coalition, that group that we saw last night put on that memorial. And they can only stay for 60 days. And it's in a motel clear across town, clear out of their home base. I guarantee you the cops are going to be giving Gino tickets on his vehicle, because that's what they do at this particular motel. I don't think this is going to be an easy time for them to navigate. They shouldn't even have to be navigating this. They should be in their apartment. It's approved. The money's there. The voucher's there. They just can't get their shit together. And yeah, word on the street is, you know, it's a halt, the end of the year, and the migrant crisis. Yeah. So we've got vacant apartments that are ready to go. But on the other side of that, Gino and Shelly will be in that motel for Christmas. They can be in there for the next 60 days. And if Denver Housing Authority doesn't pull their heads out of their ass in the next 60 days, Gino and Shelly will be out here on the street on the 60th day after that motel. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about any of that. So it's not good. But it is good news in the sense that they'll be somewhere for Christmas. So yeah, sorry, Aurora. I probably should have just saved the details and not shared all the details. I should have just said, hey, everybody, they got a motel for 60 days. Boom, done. Yeah. Get it right. Being homeless doesn't give you the right to break the law. What laws are we talking about? No, hold on. Has this person been a problem the whole time, Irish Rover? What laws are they breaking? Existing on public property? What was this person talking about? All right, Irish says they gotta go. Now, if they want to have some prudent conversation and they can keep it on topic, I don't mind, but you guys make the rules in the chat. You guys make the platform what it is, so thank you very much. Sabi, are you tired back there? Are you tired? We've been busy. We've been busy for the last few hours. She's probably exhausted. She gets her beauty rest in the mornings. We do our grooming, bathing, ears, nails, baths sometimes. Hey, AK Audits. Living with COVID. Hey, happy Friday to you as well. And Merry Christmas. Snarky, you might find the residents take ownership of law enforcement with the camp. Yep. You already know. They're going to be calling the cops all the time. I do have the best mods. Thank you, DR Broden. So, if anybody's curious, before we go, January 5th, I have pre-trial. January 10th, I have trial in Denver for the case of Brian O'Neill claiming I tore down crime scene tape. So if anybody wants to attend that trial, there you go. We'll see if it's going to go. It's going to be a great time. I'm super excited for them to get him on the stand and self-implode. It's going to be awesome. So you should come in person. Make sure you check the docket first. So that's what I get after the first of the year. Thank you, Stacy. Merry Christmas to you as well. Herkle-durkle day. Herkle-durkle, DR Broden. I'll get all herkle-durkled before going to trial. I promise. Kind of far, but I love watching how you guys put them in their place. I try to get out there as much as I can, as everybody else should. Just get out there and record the police. Amen. You should do that. Bob, how are you? Merry Christmas. We were just checking out the micro community. You can go back and watch this stream. Fab Daddy, I bet Weirdo Stalker will be there. Yeah, probably. That'll be great. He can report on that. That'll be awesome. All right, you guys. Have a great weekend. And if I don't see you, like I said last night, if I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. But I just had to do this quick stream and fill you in on the micro community. So go back and watch, because it's kind of really interesting progress, and there's a great conversation with the superintendent, and I hope you were able to hear it. So, all right, you guys, take care.